Happy birthday, dear Hal. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! So you probably got the most good. Why don't you blow them out?
Yeah, the Messina's most famous face, Hal J. Smith, who live in my heart and everyone else's hearts forever. So we got to have someone blow out the candles for the party.
You're the youngest. Yes, he have the little girls, they say. Go on, you guys. You guys do. Okay, why don't
Now, the first cousin? You represent Hal. You knew him. You're probably the person that knew him the best here.
Very well.
Okay,
Well, it's time for me to take Otis to the public library. Have a birthday celebration for Hal Smith. Here on the John Life. Well, we're setting up now here for the 100th birthday for Hal Smith at the library. Getting me to do this here. Get everything straightened out, the display, and I'm going to have to do the visual, audio, the cake. So we're doing that.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here somewhere, yeah.
I just said I was.
Yeah, he did come from here.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. I'm going to have to come back here, go back home. I got one more thing to get. The memory stick for the visual effects. I rummaged, I like, where the hell did they go to? So I didn't bring it with me, but I'll get that. I'm going to set up some photos now. Figures. The minute I start filming, it falls apart. Oh no. I may have a problem here. But the minute I start filming, they fall. Figures. Someone has a sense of humor, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we're setting up the display still in a nightmare here, but we'll fix it. And we're setting, you know, got the table set up, the chairs. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I got a good turnout, so I guess I got to dim the light. We'll get to it. Yeah, we did. No. Yeah, we got it. Okay, good. Soon you'll see a film you haven't seen for years. At least the parts he was in. Isn't that great, that film footage?
Mine? I guess. Yep. Y'all done?
Okay, I'm trying to. This is the first segment I'm going to show. This is an interview of Hal in 1989. It was in Nashville, Tennessee. Anyone see this okay?
Yeah. Well, you know, I think of all the television shows that's been on the air, the Andy Griffith Show, I think was one of the most enduring, and it's going to be.
I'm going to have it all on film anyways. That's a nice cake, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Who did it?
I went the Price Chopper.
Price Chopper. You can see him.
Very nice.
Okay, so we got the crowd coming, and there we go. We're setting up. Guess I didn't have enough room in here.
I did want to say that I am the top when it comes, and I have one line that I've been doing this for 12 years. What is it? All I have to say is, you get a regular size soft drink. fundraiser for the Tennessee Heart Association. It's called the Jailbird thing. He's going to be a jailbird in town, and I guess it'll be like old times for you. But come see us again. We'd love to have you. Bless your heart. I'd love to. Pleasure to meet you. Al Smith. We got to go, folks. See you tomorrow. Bye. While visiting Nashville, call Country and Western Tours at 1-800-843-6995.
Stop this for a second here. Go to the next clip. What I want to do now, Jim Curry of the Mayor of Messina wrote a proclamation for Hal's 100th birthday. Would it be okay if you read the whole thing? Sure. To everyone here? I got a question. How many of you are Hal's cousins? Could you hold up your hand? 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure because my grandfather was a Smith, so.
You're not sure. So we have 3 cousins here.
4.
That's pretty good.
4, Tim.
Got a
Distant
friend
cousins
told me
too?
she was a cousin.
Cousins.
Yeah.
We're all cousins in some way. You're a first cousin, yeah. I can't believe I've never met you before.
I can't either.
I've known Dave forever, McMillan.
So have I.
Okay, you want to read, Tim, the little
Sure.
proclamation?
Whereas the Village of Messina appreciates its heritage and is committed to valuing and recognizing the accomplishments of its citizens, and the Village of Messina desires to honor its native son, Harold Hal J. Smith, on his 100th birthday and recognize his remarkable and successful career in Hollywood on the radio, stage, television, and in movies. Prior to finding fame, Harold Hal J. Smith grew up in the village on Brighton Street and realized from a very young age he was destined to entertain. Mr. Smith sang with various local bands, acts, and performed at the former Shines Theater on Main Street. Following Hal's graduation from Messina High School on Bridges Avenue in 1936, he decided to pursue entertainment full-time as a disc jockey before entering into the Army during World War II in the Entertainment Special Services Unit. His many talents eventually landed him in Hollywood, where he continued to dedicate his life to making others smile. His legacy of voicing hundreds of famous cartoon voices such as Al in Winnie the Pooh, Uncle Tex in the Flintstones, and various voices in David and Goliath, DuckTales, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, will live on forever whenever a child laughs and smiles. His comical roles, such as Otis Campbell on The Andy Griffith Show, his roles on Red Fox Comedy Hour, The Addams Family, The Lucy Show, The Doris Day Show, The Brady Bunch, The Odd Couple, and appearances in countless numbers of other television shows and movies will also entertain adults forever. Despite his many successes, Hal Smith never forgot his hometown of Messina and his many friends and supporters. Although he passed away in 1994, Messina remains very proud of his talents and achievements, and now therefore I, Timmy J. Currier, Mayor of the Village of Messina, New York, on behalf of the community, hereby proclaim August 24th, 2016, what would have been his 100th birthday, as Harold Hal J. Smith Day.
Thank you, Tim. I really like that. Meant a lot to me and other people here, I'm sure. Now, gonna have to cut the cake. I'm sure everyone wants cake. And so, gonna light the candles for the cake. Can't decide who to cut the cake with. I'm moving the camera because I film everything I can. I guess I'll light the cake. The library didn't bring the ice cream, so I guess we'll have to wait for that. Let me move this over somehow. So who's going to blow it out for me?
Haley ought to run Haley.
Right here.
You probably got the most wind in the room.
Most wind in the room?
Probably should sing him happy birthday, John.
Yes.
Sure.
We got it lit. I should be filming while I'm doing this. Hal Smith, a happy 100th birthday right now. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hal. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! So you probably got the most wind. Why don't you blow them out?
Yeah, the Messina's most famous face, Hal J. Smith, who live in my heart and everyone else's hearts forever. So we got to have someone blow out the candles for
You guys
the
both-
party.
You're the youngest. Yes, he had the little girls, they say. Go on, you guys. You guys do it. Okay, why don't
Another first cousin?
Right there.
You represent Hal. You knew him.
Okay,
You're
you
probably
know
the
about it.
person that knew him the best here.
Very well,
Okay, I knew him very well.
yes.
So, ready?
Yes.
You're gonna have to get a picture of you with the cake.
Here.
Yeah. We can hold it up. Yeah. Get Dave.
Go like
Can we get
this?
Dave? Yeah. Think we can get Dave in somehow?
David, get up here.
Put the cake in his lap and you walk over to him.
As long as they know we don't lose it. Yeah.
Here. Why don't we go over there a little?
he's coming.
Don't get me.
Okay. We're good.
Oh, lean that right on there.
Okay. Look up. I'm getting you two here,
Okay.
and I got you. This is the way I do it. It's not still photography anymore. It's film, and I just go and get
All
the.
set, Joe?
Yeah, we're set. Now I guess we can have cake and ice cream, and then I'll have to show more. I'm going to start at WIBX Radio in 1941. There's actually film footage surviving of Hal in 1941 from Utica, New York. It's silent, so I'll show that, and then it'll go into one of the first films he was ever in called Stars Over Texas. It was a B Western back in 1946 when he first went to Hollywood.
All right. You do ice cream? Okay, sure. Okay.
So we got the plates, and I guess everyone get the ice cream, and we can watch the first segment of the films Hal was in, some of them.
Well, anyway, this is a picture he gave me once because of my cousin, okay? And Babe Rose, who sat next to me, she was 94 years old, sharp as a tack. He used to go to their farm, which is out on the Helena Road. And anyways, he's telling the story of my dad. He did a little act with Hal Smith, and they were pretty good at it. And that's when the North Country used to have the Rialto theaters. There was one in Messina, there was one in Malone, there was one in Tupper Lake, and they were whole one, and they'd go from one to the other, and they had an amateur show. And my father used to do an act with Hal Smith. And lo and behold, they'd go to Malone, they didn't have a car, and they'd hitchhike.
They
And
hitchhiked.
the next week, they'd go to Malone, and they'd win there, and they went to Tupper Lake, and they'd win there. But they didn't win much, it was $20. But anyway, they did a good act and everything. And of course, the other story I wanted to tell quickly, I didn't want to bore you. But anyway, I was walking on the street in Potsdam where my wife was working, and I worked there at the Craig Chevrolet. And I was walking by Joe Calaprari's, the music store. He said, "Hey, Dave." I said, "Yeah, how you doing, Joe?" He said, "Good, I want to tell you something about your cousin, Hal Smith." He said, he called me up, he said, "Hey, get all the money and get together. I got a deal for us." I said, "What do you mean you got a deal for us?" "Never mind, get." Well, Joe Calaprari told me that he got enough money together, about $5,000, and he got on a bus and he went to California, and he got to meet my cousin Hal. And they got in the car with a real estate guy. They took him out to this place, and we're going to buy all this land in here. He said, "This land is nothing but cactus and tumbleweed out there." He said, "I'm telling you, it's going to go." It was, I forgot what was the place for the valley there. They went crazy, and it went like crazy, and they bought the land. And Joe Calaprari told me, he said, "Dave, your cousin made me rich because he made money like a bandit." Because that became the San Fernando Valley or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that land turned into gold for him. And Joe Calaprari was saying to him, "Your cousin made me rich."
Yeah, Joe was a big band leader in the area.
Oh yeah, well, and
He sang with Joe when he was younger.
well, and you know that Hal could sing.
Yes.
You never heard anything, but he was a good singer, and he used to sing with the Joe Calaprari the band at the Roman Gardens in Potsdam. Okay, so they did a lot of things together. Okay, of course back in those days it was so much different than today. But I just thought I'd give you a little background on Hal, because he was that talented. He really was.
Yeah, he was very talented.
And the gal that was sitting next to me, she's 84 years old, and she was a cousin to Hal, and I'm a cousin to Hal. So a lot of things, but he was a good man, and he did a good job. He did a lot of, and he could do the voices like crazy. And he used to do the caps. Remember the cap there? He could sing. It was a very popular one.
Felix the Cat?
No. But he did several. And the first show that I ever saw of him in was at Stars Over Texas.
Yes.
And I saw that was the first time I'd seen him act and everything. But he was a good actress. And I got one more quick story to tell you.
We don't mind.
My wife was down to the high school, and they were doing a show. And of course, Hal's pictures are way on the wall down there. Probably some of you who live in Messina, his picture's still there. And anyway, my wife was saying to the teacher, was with him talking to my wife, and my granddaughter was there. And she was saying, well, Hal Smith. Oh, yes, she said, Hal Smith, that's my father's cousin. It's your father's cousin? I said, well, after it was all done, she said to my wife, she said, well, if he was so rich and he was a millionaire, he made huge big bucks. And says, that was my cousin, and he's a millionaire. And my granddaughter piped up, well, how come he didn't give us some of the money? So, but I just thought I'd tell that. That's a cute little story.
I'm glad you came, Dave. I really appreciate you coming. Because I wanted you here.
Thank you. And I've been friends with this guy a long time.
He's known me since I was probably 10.
Oh, a
long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Yep.
But I enjoyed this very much. I thank you.
I hope everyone liked the presentation I put together.
Very nice.
And, no, I'm not going to forget anything. No.
I mean, sell them.
Oh, sell them.
Sell them.
Well, I also have a biography of Hal. Okay, so I'm going to start now the film now. This is Hal in 1941 in WIBX Radio, Utica, New York. And then it goes to his first film, like I said.
And then you try to come up with different kinds of laughs. You know, the kind he does. Or whatever the man did that show. Is that right? 240. Yeah. Turned down some. Well, what are you doing now? Oh, I'm working. I do a lot of commercials. I do a lot of narrations. I have a radio show for a group called Focus on the Family. I don't know whether you've ever heard of them or not, Dr. Dobson. And, well, I do a show called Adventures in Odyssey, on which I play John Avery Whittaker, who his name is Whit for short, and he owns a coffee shop called Whit's End. And the kids come and ask, you know. And then you try to come up with different kinds of laughs. You know, the kind he does. Or whatever the laugh.
Well, now it's time to go. I kept one piece of cake for Robin. Robin, cake for you. We had a full house. Pretty good. Some authors, well known, can't even get this many people at an event in Messina. We did it today.